Hello, friends. Good evening. The shadow is here. Good evening. How are you? Yeah, I'm really well. Hello. Greetings. Again on Sunday evening. On the show, this is a real person, by the way. This is not AI. For the YouTube bots, this is real. Good evening, Professor Shadow, with my lights going crazy. Yeah, I'll do. It's a bit dark, but it's all right. Who we got on already? John, my Titans on. Good evening, friends. Thank you for joining me on this Sunday, solemn Sunday of the Professor Shadow channel. So as you know, we got demonetized by the powers that be, telling us that this isn't a real channel and it's too similar and everything is the same and is not real. So it was designed. We got sent the message by a bot, not by a real person, which makes everything worse. A bot telling a human that they're not human is quite interesting. I can hear the music from the Terminator playing in my head already. So that's an interesting thing. Interesting. Fortunately, my Facebook is exploding right now. And as you know, in February, I started putting some of my stuff onto ACX, which is Audible, and that's doing really well. So that's almost compensating for what YouTube. I didn't get much from YouTube anyway, but it's that thing, isn't it? It pays for going on there. Now it doesn't pay anything. It get absolutely zero, nothing. And the annoying thing, and I've seen this happen a lot, is as soon as they demonetize you, your numbers go up, your views go up, because they've still got ads on your videos, but now they don't have to pay you for them. So that's pretty annoying, but it is what it is. And I'm going to keep running the Man Among Monsters show here. Henrik's on. Good evening. I'm going to keep going live on Sundays, letting you know what's happening with Man Among Monsters, letting you know how much I've transferred from one site to another. I'm pulling all my stuff across. I'm pulling all my stuff across from YouTube, so I had to turn it all off. If you go to the channel, you'll notice there's not that many videos on the channel now. I've pulled them all. What they said was that your content from previous is too similar to everything else. And it's just like, it's crazy. So I took it all off. And then we can go back and reapply for YouTube in July. Anyway, when I heard the Rat King sing "A Wild Mouse Ran Into My Lounge," did you? Yes, I did use magic. It was a magic Rat King song. And what an episode the Rat King was. My goodness. And then this is what is so annoying. How can you say that episode of the Rat King is too similar to everything else? Your Crimson Dawn series is too similar to everything else on the internet. Jonas Creed is too similar to everything on the internet. Elder and Serrana, there is nothing like that. Anyway. I was actually supposed to do a podcast at 7:00 today, but they cancelled through technical issues. They had their microphones gone down or something. So I haven't got a rush. was thinking I'd have to rush, but I don't have to rush today. But yeah, so we still got I'm still going to put the Man Among Monsters on the channel. So please make sure you go ahead and watch. I know I've took a lot of stuff off. And to the people unsubscribing right now because I'm taking videos off, goodbye. Please don't ever come back. All right, we got YouTube recently hiked my monthly YouTube premium. So they're being double greedy, charging us consumers more and not paying content creators. Yes. Yeah, it's ridiculous. There's thousands upon thousands of people that are hit with this demonetization thing. But there's two reasons I've taken the majority of videos off the channel. One, so that I can reapply in July. Okay, I can reapply. Two, I didn't want my videos on the channel being shown and them getting money from it, because they show the video and they put ads on it still, but you get nothing. They get all the money. So I had to take them, and I've moved them across. So if you're my school group, there is a fee to pay because it costs me money. If you want to continue watching the Crimson Dawn, Jonas Creed, and every story I've put out, and the behind the scenes of Man Among Monsters, you can go ahead. Obviously, there's no pressure to join, but of course, if you want to contribute something to a creator that gets nothing from YouTube, I'd be more than happy for you to do that. Yeah, YouTube are getting a bit crazy. I think their AI has taken over YouTube. I don't think there's an actual human in YouTube anymore. I think they're actually been infiltrated by Skynet. I think that's what's happened. For real. Because what happened, I got the message that you've been demonetized for inauthentic content. I'm just like, inauthentic? Find something that's the same as mine on YouTube right now. Go ahead and find me the Eldritch Saga on YouTube right now. Something similar, where a vampire dies and goes to the feeding ground of Nocturna. Go find me something like that. Inauthentic? Anyway, I got the inauthentic message. Of course, I appealed it because I didn't believe my content. I thought my content was authentic. It is authentic. And of course, within a day, I got a message back. We've looked at your no, you haven't. No one looked at it. You send them a video. No one watched that video. It's unlisted. So we know they didn't look at it. It's just a bot sending back saying, we don't want you on the channel, or we don't want to pay you on the channel, basically. So all the previous videos are gone. The only thing on my channel now you'll find is obviously I left the vlogs on and I put the lives on to show that it's human, and I'll put the series of A Man Among Monsters on. So in July, I'll reapply as a human channel, lives, human vlog, and one series. If they call that inauthentic, then it's pointless staying with YouTube anyway. I think YouTube was going to go down the hill. People are just going to stop watching. Like I say, putting the money up, they're robbing creators. There's people that earn hell of a lot more than me, and what they do, they're keeping the money. They're not even paying them the money they've earned. Some people, they rely on that as their living, doing YouTube videos. It's not mine, but some people rely on that and they're not paying them the money. It's ridiculous. But anyway, I'm still here. Like I say, fortunately, I have a Facebook channel and I have a author channel, which is on Amazon. So any support, if you want to go to Amazon, see some great books I put out, or you want to go to ACX, which is Audible, and see any great Audible books I put out. The catalogs are constantly growing. Or you can simply go over to the Shadow Studio, which is my school group, and go to the school group and support me that way, if you want to, of course. Hello, everyone. Hi, Professor. Hello, Alicia. Wait until society finds out a clandestine surveillance. My goodness. I know it's a pain in the butt, but I'm still here. I'm going to continue to put the show out. I'm going to put 2 versions. I'm going to put a podcast. I do a podcast on Spotify and Apple. I make no money on there, and so I'll be putting, and YouTube do their own sort of podcast. So I'll put the podcast as well as the cinematic version here in YouTube. So you'll get both. You get, if you just want to listen to it, or you want to watch it as well. Your choice. But it's still going to be here. And it's also the podcast is also on Apple and Spotify if you have those. If you have Audible, I'm on there. If you have Kindle, I'm on there. And those that are still wanting to see all of the stuff that I've created, which is no longer available anywhere. You can't watch it on YouTube anymore. It's been pulled. I pulled it off. You can go over to my studio. The link is in the comments. It's a paid studio. I have to pay for it myself. So it supports my work. If you want to support the work, head over there, link in the comments. But no pressure, only if you want to. I'm going to slowly migrate all of the stories across. So you can literally go to the studio and watch any of the stories. No adverts, exactly how they should be. I'm very upset about the ickiness of YouTube, but got your back here. Thank you. Appreciate it. There's nothing you can do about it. Just wait. Like I say, I just had to clean the channel up. Basically put some more human stuff on it. So I'll probably have to put some human stuff in front and behind and in the beginning and end of the stories. Put a camera in there, human me, and just keep going. And in July I'll reapply. So if you are still here, because I took all of the main videos off, they were where I got all my hours from. So I'm currently at 1,300 hours. I need 4,000 hours. So make sure you watch the stories as they come out. And that will help me greatly to get remonetized at some point. I saw someone got remonetized, and then the very next day they demonetized them again. This is the games that YouTube is playing right now. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, moving swiftly on. The Man Among Monsters series is continuing. I do have a new part coming out on Tuesday. There was a new part come out. I put the podcast part out on Friday, the cinematic out on Saturday. They will still keep coming. Okay, they are still going. I'm still going to create that because I want to get remonetized. But everything else is gone. Whatever you can do, hype is good. Hype the videos. If you still want to watch everything I've created, you will have to go over to the studio. Link is in the comments. Here it's just on YouTube, just watching the videos. Really, I just need to build my watch time up. That's all. I was getting close up to reach the 14,100 and had a bunch of people drop off. because obviously I took a bunch of stuff off here, not through a thought of my own. But hell, if you don't want to, if you're not here to support, then just unsubscribe, leave. Don't like people like that. Had that on Facebook as well. I was like, when I said, oh, I've got some books come out on Kindle, and someone actually messaged saying, oh, that's disgusting that you decided to charge for things. It's like, yeah, the world is free. I actually banned that person off my Facebook. Anyway, so who managed to get to watch the Rat King? Who got to view the Rat King episode? Did anyone watch the Rat King? Personally, I thought it was one of the best episodes. Yeah, I thought it was one of the best episodes because we introduced that character. It wasn't a rat, it's just a person. But he had adapted to a new world. I thought it's such a great episode for the Rat King. The way that he, no one expects, see what I mean? Authentic content. If you could put your hand up and say, well, I knew that the Rat King was going to be a man and he was going to sing opera to attract werewolves. How is that inauthentic? Anyway, the Rat King was such a great character. But he had no powers, did he? He just like had adapted to the new world. That's how I wanted to do it. He adapted to the new world as an opera singer. Well, how more original is that? That's what's so annoying. So annoying. Him and Eldridge. What about a monster clown that's really not evil, just help people? I tell you what I need to come up with. I need to come up with ideas for what Adam in A Man Among Monsters is going to encounter. So we're at the point at the end of part 1 of Crimson Dawn, the timeline, where the wolves are meeting the undead. So we've got to take Adam through some challenging tasks without giving him any powers. I have an idea. Then pray tell your idea. He meets the undead. Okay. Have to live with them without them knowing. I've already done one episode. I've done one episode that comes out on Tuesday where we see him interacting with the undead, but not like this. As you can tell, in each Man Among Monsters, there's an idea behind it, a message. There's a message behind each and every episode of A Man Among Monsters. So he could cover himself in the blood of the undead and walk around as a sort of camouflage to the undead, but it'd be very messy. Very messy. Yeah, because I've got to do Friday's episode. Yeah, I've done Tuesdays. I've got to do Friday's episode. So because I've been working around this YouTube thing, transferring some videos over, making sure that my Kindle and ACX are working really well. I haven't really had a chance to do it, so I'll have to do it sometime during the week. I need to get to, I may go down to one episode a week. I don't know yet. Depends on the schedule. Like I say, I get nothing from YouTube now. So anything I put on YouTube is an instant negative return on investment. So, but I like recording them. I like writing them. I like creating them. As long as people enjoy viewing them, I'll keep putting them out. And here's the thing: when it comes out, if you're on the computer or on your phone, it's great to, as soon as it gives you an alert or you see it there, is to click and watch it. Even if you're not going to watch it straight away, just leave it running, because the Rat King episode didn't do as well, and I thought it was the best episode. And that was the day, wasn't it? That was the day that I got demonetized. So you don't just get demonetized, you get a flag on your channel saying caution for this channel's material. So therefore it doesn't really get pushed as much as it used to. So not only do I not get paid for it anymore, I don't get pushed as much either. But I don't know if you saw, I put a little video, like a trailer type thing, to Crimson Dawn out today, and that's actually doing all right. So hope to see the Rat King again. Yeah, I've put a note that character was a next level character. So he's gonna come back at some point. Yeah, because I thought about, when I was writing the story, I knew what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted this guy to be a normal person. I didn't want him to have any powers or anything like that. And then when I was drafting it, I needed him to make a distraction. And then, of course, that's when he turned from being just a Rat King to this opera singer. And then making this loud noise. And that was just so perfect. And it all fit, because then he said, I played a king in an opera, hence Rat King. And it just fit so well. And then that Rat King character was born. I mean, what a great, I thought that was such a great episode. It was good, because then he had that line, wasn't it? That, there's not many good people left, and we have to look out for each other. And two men who should never have met parted and went their separate ways without saying a word. I mean, that ending, my goodness, that's not just a tale. That's a message. And I think you'll find that majority of the stories, specifically Man Among Us, have an underlying message, which I hope many of you get. I hope you get. So I will be working on something this week to come out Friday. I already have Tuesdays done. He could evolve with powers. Yeah. The thing is, I really want to keep him human. I want to keep him human, because I really believe the most exciting thing is because if everyone gets powers, it becomes like a superhero movie. But if a person can do it, like Adam, he's just using his survival skills, or the fact that he doesn't actually care, which is his superpower, isn't it? You know, walks out into the street to let someone kill him, but a turn of events happen that he stays alive. If he'd have tried to survive, he would be dead. And that's the power. I mean, I love that idea. I get excited when I'm trying to come up with ideas and to write that. So, and that's what I mean. How when YouTube put the message inauthentic content, how is that inauthentic? Okay, songs stop zombies for a second. Rat talking tech. Well, I think maybe just the fact that maybe he can pitch his baritone, his voice, and change the pitch of it, maybe to call groups of rats or send them in direction. Something like that would be plausible, which he's already done. But we didn't see it. We just saw the rats come, didn't we? We didn't see what he did to control them in that way. But yeah, I will bring him back. Not yet. It's too early. We got other things to get through. We got poor Adam. Literally, if you saw Fridays, almost caught up in a sacrificial camp. Tuesday, we introduced the undead. Friday, I don't know yet. Friday's coming. How is the weather over there, by the way? Have you been on more walks? Yes, I walk every day. Every day. If I don't go outside, I have literally a treadmill over here. You can't see it, but in that direction that I just go on. So I was literally on it before I came live. I was playing me and Kyra were playing a game here, and when it's her turn, I just go on the treadmill. But yes, I try and walk as much as possible. Good evening. There she is, Talker. Good evening, Professor Shadow. I hope you're well. Yes, I am well. Undead Tuesday, my new fave day of the week. Yeah, Tuesday is the timeline, because in Crimson Dawn, the first book, part 1, the whole of part 1 is the werewolf apocalypse. But part 2, they create this virus and the undead arise. And so right now, Adam's timeline is between the end of part 1, beginning of part 2. I really wanted to zoom in forward in time to the time when Elder is coming into Crimson Dawn, which is book 2, because I'm narrating book 2 as we speak. I'm actually on part 5 of the narration. And so I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited about the story. I personally think part 2 of Crimson Dawn is the best part. That's my opinion, because we introduce Elder and Sorana, and Winter has a more active role. What's the Rat King's real name? Gustav Vladimir Jensen. Should be Henrik. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm obviously looking at doing some canon as well, which is just Bob, where we introduce some of the characters that Adam's going to meet. He's already met Serana, so talking of Bob, did you watch the story I did 365 days about the undead? Because the guy in there is like, he looks like my Uncle Bob, and that was the main undead character. So it was interesting. Anyway, Serana and Bob. Serana, because I reread and re-narrating book 2, season 2, Crimson Dawn. Serana is like exactly how I wanted her to be, with that evil streak coming off the pain that she went through. Yeah, it was really, really great. And I actually, on narrating book 2, actually made some small edits to reference the episode where she met Adam, just one line. So now it's even more connected across the worlds. Hope your books get put out in hardcover. I've got the Crimson Dawn 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 in hardcover, paperback. Not hardcover, paperback. Maybe when I get it all done, I think I need to redo part 5, season 5, which is Ashes of Reality, because Ashes was written specifically for cinematic, and so I have to go in and make changes for the audiobook, because sometimes it just doesn't sound right. I'm redoing. Oh, that's interesting. Redoing the first book I ever put out was The Ghostly Garden. It was one of my favorites. I put it out, and it just didn't sound right for Audible. So I went in this week and did a reboot, and it turned out, it's actually turned out to become a small novel of The Ghostly Garden. So that's actually available on Kindle right now. I've been narrating it for the audiobook, and it's actually coming out pretty crap, to be honest with you. So I'm probably gonna have to redo the whole thing. But hey, that's okay. But it's actually, reading wise, it's actually brilliant. It's one of the first ones I did. It's the first story I did which I really liked, and I go back to. And when I did a rework on it, it's huge. It's really, really good. Really good. I would love it in a massive book. Yeah, maybe when I feel everything's exactly how it should be, then we can do maybe all 5. Well, I did start to write part 6, but obviously things change. I've got a little bit as part 6. I've got episode 1 of part 6 done, or season 6. Just haven't followed up on it. And normally when I come on here as well, there's always someone, I can't remember the name. If you're watching, I apologize, who always asks about the Gollum, the character I did, the Gollum and Igor. Again, similar thing, had a massive rewrite of that, because when I read that back, that was created for cinematic. So I had to change it for book version, story version, Kindle version, and then Audible book version. And yeah, I redid that. I put that out today, actually. I put that out today on Kindle. I haven't started the audio, but I put it out today on Kindle. Adam, all right, Adam should be like MacGyver, setting traps and Swiss Army knife. No mullet though. Yes. I really enjoy the episodes of creating the episodes for Adam, the Man Among Monsters. It's such a great concept, and it's great because I can take him through the world that I created. So that's a really interesting story, really interesting part. Like I said, I just got to figure out what Friday's episode is going to be. If I don't figure it out, it'll be come out next Tuesday instead. But I'm going to try and get it out on Friday. And there's one definitely coming out Tuesday because it's already done. And see if we can get Friday's one. Is there any thoughts on a new monster? No, I haven't had any thoughts on a new monster. I got a little bit waylaid because of obviously what happened with YouTube and everything. So now I need to, I mean, the goal was to improve YouTube, to bring a return on investment for the money that I invested into. I've invested thousands into these videos in YouTube, thousands. And it was slowly building up, and now it's just been turned off. So all of that I invested was a complete waste. Not a waste, because I created a lot of stories. So obviously when I got that idea, I had to migrate everything over to a paid, like Patreon site, so that people that want to support me can, and if you want to watch the stories, you can. The link is in the description. Which just means the stories are still alive, they're just not on YouTube. Maybe when things settle down again, we can get back on it. Remember, sir, martial arts before you got put down. Eminem got put down. Yeah, I'm not quitting. It's just that you have to be logical in the approach. If you create something for somewhere that doesn't give you return or pay you for what you created, you're at a loss. Which is why, fortunately, I was already moving towards doing some ACX and some Kindle stuff. And fortunately, my Facebook is blowing up. My Facebook is huge. I'm going up like 1,000 followers a month. Oh, sorry, a week. Even less. I'm on 118,000 followers as of today. But it's very similar. Like YouTube is more of a, because Facebook don't pay you. But I got a lot of views. I had 5 million views this month alone on Facebook. So that's not a small thing. That's almost like a media company size. But I've always been at that point where I'm not really interested in, I want a return of what I put into it, which I do get back on Facebook, but I don't get it back on YouTube. But I'm still going. Like I say, I mean, I already started pivoting. So, did they give a reason? Can I help? Thank you so much. You can help just by watching the videos. If you want to join the Patreon site, you can. I'm not forcing anyone to do that. If you'd like to support me, you can go over there right now. If you can't for any reason, I don't mind. Did they give a reason? No. The thing with YouTube is there's this massive wave, huge wave of people being demonetized. People with, I mean, I'm seeing, I've got 14,000 subscribers. There's people with like 2 million subscribers being demonetized. That's their livelihood. That's their livelihood. And they just turned them off. Mine was earning me nothing. Mine was earning me enough to pay the software that I use, the AI, the Leonardo, my Premiere Pro, Google, etc. It paid for it. So, hey, I'll put it on. I don't mind. Aggressively advertising your studio and books on Facebook to take advantage of the huge number of followers. Yeah. The problem we have with YouTube and Facebook is they are free channels. They're free channels. So to get any amount of people to go somewhere and pay something, like when we had the memberships, like I got memberships on Facebook, I had membership, very, very small percentage of people go in there because YouTube's free, Facebook's free. And it's difficult to change that. Okay, I'll start contributing. But, you know, I think I probably should have kept with what I was doing last year of trying to build that school platform. Okay, so is Facebook better? I will do all of it. Facebook can do, etc. Facebook is more like short. You can't put long videos on Facebook. It's just short clips. But if you like my stuff, Facebook, I have so much stuff, so many short videos, like trailer videos and videos of werewolves fighting vampires and all sorts. So if you like that sort of thing, or go to my Facebook, because there's hundreds on there, hundreds. You won't get bored if you're on Facebook, I tell you. You can join Professor Shadow Studio. Yeah, anyone can join. Hate this gross abuse of big corp power. Yeah, I think I understand the reason behind it. I'm probably wrong. But yeah, just reading the messages. Okay, can we get you paid? You pay for Patreon. It's like a Patreon site. It's called Skool, SKOOL. Link in the description. You can join. It's like $7 a month. And that's where I'm putting all the videos that you can't get anymore. And that goes straight to me. And there's no algorithms. There's no ads. No one can take that away. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I think I know where they're doing it. I think I know because think about it. Think about all the big creators on YouTube, Mr. Beast, etc. In about 6 months, I will be able to create a Mr. Beast show through AI. So if I'm an advertiser, I want to advertise on Mr. Beast. I don't want to advertise on an AI that some kid has made in their basement. I want to advertise on a proper show. And this has got to be the answer why they're doing it. It's got to be. AI is just because they demonetized all AI chat, anything with AI in it. So I think that's probably what it is. From a business perspective, I'd say that's what it is. Would you, if you was a paid advertiser on YouTube, a big advertiser, would you want your ad going on someone who just made their video in like 5 minutes? Or would you want it on a production that took a month to make, like Mr. Beast or whatever it is? You'd want that, right? I'd say so. So they've got to do a cull of all the people that are going here. It just means we've got to adapt. Just have to adapt. So I've took all of the AI stuff off. I'm keeping A Man Among Monsters. That's staying because that's my signature series. But I have to do, some of you saw what I'd started to do before. I was in the front of the video, story. I was in the end of the video. I'm going to have to start doing that. That's what I'm going to have to start doing to make sure it's like a Professor Shadow sandwich so that they can't turn around and say it's not a real person. How can you say it's not a real person? I reinstated all the lives and it's like nearly 2.5, 3 years of live videos. But that leads us right where we are today. We are here, we deal with it, we move on. Like I say, I already started pivoting and I already have a great Facebook page. Go to Facebook, Professor Shadow on Facebook. If you haven't got Facebook, then get it. It's worth it. Just put Professor Shadow in, turn everything else off. I put videos on there every day, short clips. I have like a system. or would be a werewolf versus a horde of undead, a werewolf versus a vampire, werewolf versus a man, vampires doing something, something. They're only short clips, but they're on there every day. Every day. And like I say, Facebook for me really sort of blasted off more than anything. And Facebook's a great place to promote my books and audiobooks. Promote them. Does Facebook pay you? Not much. They do pay me, but I don't get much. Not much at all. Nothing to shout about. It will cover the software fee that I use on Facebook. That's it. I don't make any profit off it. They do pay, but if you want, you don't get big money off Facebook unless you're people are watching videos for like a minute. But you do get something. We don't get much. I don't get much. I get under $100 a month, which I only look at it to pay for the software. Obviously, the biggest bit I get is from at the moment is Kindle and ACX. And if people want to go over and join my Patreon, which is the School Link, the studio, you can go and join that, and then that goes directly to me as well. And you can access all of these through going to my website. So if you're not sure where to go, you can go to professorshadow.com and you can see pretty much everything that's there. I spend a lot of time working on the website. I've got audiobook wise, I've got the Eldridge Trials coming out hopefully next week. Not next week, but it's coming out soon. Next week, hopefully it's the First Vampire, the Duncan McDruston story. That is done and ready to roll. We're just waiting for ACX to give it the approval, and that is out. That is out. And funny thing, this happened to me the other day. I was actually teaching at martial arts. And had a young lad come up to me and said, "Hello, Edgar Malrick." And I was like, "How do you know Edgar Malrick?" And his mum come up, "We bought the audiobook." So they've got people here listening to my audiobooks and come up and telling me about it, which is great. Yeah. If you can leave a review, that helps more than anything. I mean, some of the titles are like 99 cents. If you have a Kindle, it's absolutely free. Yeah, I have that. So someone there, and then someone came in with my book, my actual book, and got me to sign it. So yeah, next week, not tomorrow, but next Monday, I'm doing my mini Comic-Con event. That should be fun. I'll get some pictures. I didn't get why YouTube said not a real person. All those AI voice videos are all over YouTube. Have you ever visited any haunted place in the UK and made a short story? Yes. I have vlogs of me going to literally film of me walking around these places. I did it because I knew AI. YouTube was hitting down on AI. I did a whole section on it. I did it specifically. If you go to my YouTube channel, there's a the first, if you go to the main page, homepage, the first line is my series, A Man Among Monsters. The second line is Walk Through the Shadows. That's me doing vlogs. I did it on purpose because I wanted YouTube to see me as a real person, but it didn't work. And that's what I mean. If they'd have spent 1 second looking at my actual channel, they would see it's a real person. 1 second. But they don't. It's just a bot. And that's the thing, isn't it? It's AI telling a human that they're not human enough for their platform. That's when the Terminator music starts playing. That's so cool. You have people here. He's made some amazing vlogs. Yeah. I went around all different places. They didn't do very well, but I thought they served a purpose. Clearly they didn't. How can you say it's not real? It's literally on the channel. It's because they didn't look at the channel. It's just a standard thing. And well, who do you go to on YouTube? There's nobody to go to. It's not. Here we go into the collective YouTube. Who do you speak to? There is no one person to speak to. There is no one desk to speak to. There's just no one. It's just this thing that exists. Yeah. And then, of course, the live videos. I took some down. I didn't take them all down. I reinstated them all now. And there's like 2.5 years of live video. One click would see me on the camera, just sitting here talking like a real person, a human. Hence the title of this week's Sunday Night Live is Sunday Night Live with Professor Shadow, a real person. Yeah, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Like I say, my Facebook's doing great. I have audiobooks and Kindle books working. I have my site. I have my site, which I took down for a while, but it's back up now. Like I said, if you want to support me, you can go to the Shadow Studio, links in the comments, and literally it's a small monthly subscription. Cancel anytime, and that just helps me out. If you can do it. If you can't, no worries. No worries. And if you're on Facebook, find me, follow me, send me a message, comment on the videos. Because if you like my stories, Sarana, Elder, you're missing out, because on Facebook there's tons of stuff, tons. So much stuff on Facebook. I tell you, it's like have the system. Every day I get up, I create 2 or 3 posts for Facebook every day. It takes 5-10 minutes, and I just put them and time them, put them on Facebook every day. So Facebook gets stuff all the time, because Facebook push me. Like I say, they push me to this month. They push my stuff out to 5 million people. 5 million. Sounds great. They don't pay you much, but from a creator perspective, that's reaching a lot of people. It's a lot of there's a big audience. Yeah, 5,087,000 people. This from in 28 days. It's a lot. It's a lot of people. 5 million people in 28 days. Make it live. It would be fun. The problem is when you go to where I am in Norfolk, when you go to somewhere out the way, it's the signal's terrible. So I did actually go live on a couple, but only over on Facebook. I didn't go live on YouTube. Went over on Facebook. I just sort of went around, like over from me. There's a lot of stuff near me, over the back from me, like 5-minute drive. Is they have like in the times of the Black Death, they have the plague pits, and they buried these bodies on this hill. So I went walking around there. It was amazing. Amazing. I did the cathedral, Norwich Cathedral. That was interesting. I did a few. Oh, the Roman village. That was a good one. We're supposed to have this Roman centurion ghost walking around. Did that? And that was interesting. The pier, the one at the pier, was a place called Cromer, and there's this pier, and it's supposed to have a ghost there. I went there. That was interesting. I did a few. Like I say, specifically to show that this is a human channel. This is a human channel. Cromer Pier, yeah. When I went to Cromer Pier years back, it's December, and I went and saw Derek Acorah there. I mean, Derek Acorah's dead now, but he used to be this, like, he was on Most Haunted, and he did this show there, and I got up on stage with him. That was fun. Really odd to see it. Did you feel anything at the time? No. I was busy talking to the camera, so I just have my camera. I'm walking along with the camera, talking as I go. As usual, just waffling. One thing I'm really great at, as you probably can tell, is I can just sit and talk for hours. It's a special gift I have. Gift or a curse. But either is fine. Yeah, I did enjoy them little vlogs I did. May do some more in the future. Definitely do some. I'm heading to Florida in July for 3 weeks. I'm definitely going to do some. I'm going to find some locations there, and I'm going to go and do some. Yeah, I'm going to head to Florida and do some in July and August. I'm there. I leave on the 26th of July, and I'll be back. I'll be in Florida on the 26th of July, and I'll be back in the UK on the 21st of August. So going for just over 3 weeks. Going to go and hibernate in the sun for 3 weeks. Hot. Yes, I love it. I didn't go last year. I went in May. Year before, I went in August. When I went in August, it was so nice. Oh my goodness, so hot. I love it. Being from the UK, it was always cold, so I'm always looking to get heat. And when I go to heat and it's hot all the time, it's so nice. As you made in Florida, I still remember the walk around the African Safari Lodge last year. Lovely views. Yes, I was actually looking at that today. Because I built a small channel, a small YouTube channel, with the stuff I experienced over in Florida at Disney, and that's where I'm gonna put the new ones. I'm not gonna put them on this channel. It's too confusing. I'll put them. I'll link it up when it's ready. And I built another channel out just to put my vlogs on from Florida. Utah or Arizona? No. I know it's hot, right? But no. In Texas, I've been to Washington, I've been Mississippi, I've been Biloxi, and I've been New Orleans. I went to Destin. That's pretty much it. Far preferable to the humid heat of Texas or Florida. Oh, I love it. Can't get enough. I'm one of these people. Even today here, it's like 15 degrees Celsius in the morning. I put the heating on. I don't know. Maybe I'm a lizard or something. I don't know. Hot and sunny. The reason I go to Florida is I go on holiday and hibernate a little bit, but I can head over to Tampa as well. I've been to Tampa a few times because they have like that's where there's a martial art place over in Tampa, so where I study the child development side of working with martial arts for children. So I head over there usually as well because Tampa's really nice. And I have my Professor Shadow LLC office in Tampa. Right. As we are now on the 8 o'clock on the hour, I am going to head off. I didn't have to rush. I was supposed to have a podcast today at 8 o'clock. But like I say, they cancelled because they had some technical difficulties. So I ain't even got to rush. Dallas, Texas now. I went to Dallas, Dallas Airport. It's Dallas or Dulles, I can't remember. And we had a stop off there for a day because I was going from UK to Dallas to down to New Orleans. Okay, friends. I'm gonna have to shoot off. So, but check out Tuesday. I have the new episode, Man Among Monsters, coming out. Go ahead and watch it if you can. Watch it all the way through if you can. If you can't watch it all the way through, either leave it running and watch it again or don't watch it. If you just play it and go off straight away, that harms me. So make sure you play and watch it all the way through. Let it run. I need watch time. I need hours because I took all those videos off my channel and I had 61,000 hours of watch time, 61,000 hours. And now I'm down to 1,300 hours because I took them videos off. So if I want to get remonetized in July, I need some watch time. So I'm sure I can do it. Come out west. The culture is awesome. Nice. Zion Canyon. I'll look it up. I'll look it up and see where it is. I will look up Zion Canyon. All right. On this note, I'm going to bid thee farewell and head off because Kyra is waiting to play some game. So instead of doing the podcast, we're going to play some games. Friends, thank you for joining me. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody's support. I know it's a little bit different without all the videos on the channel, but I still appreciate everyone's support. Some things have to be done. If you want to support Professor Shadow, the brand, the person, there's links in the comments. There's audiobooks, there's Kindle books. I have a Facebook page and I have a Patreon, which means it's a school called the Shadow Studio. Link in the comments. And if you go there, you can continuously watch all of the stories that used to be on YouTube that you can't find anywhere else. They now live there. Anything you pay toward the Shadow Studio goes to me and pays for the software. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I will see you all next week. Take care.